Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So have you ever felt like your code is little too long for a simple decision? What if I told you there is a way to write an entire if-else statement in just one line? Yup, that's the magic of ternary operator in Java. Think of it as Java fast track decision maker. Instead of writing 4 or 5 lines of if else, you can ask a question, check a condition and return a result, all in a single sleek line. It's clean, it's powerful, and once you learn it, you will start spotting places to use it everywhere in your code. Whether you are checking for even numbers, setting default values, or deciding what to display, the ternary operator is your new best friend. So just stick with me. I will show you how to make your Java code smarter and shorter. So if you understand this amazing tutorial in which we will be learning about ternary operator in Java, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you are new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you that today in this video I will be telling you that what is ternary operator in Java. In ternary operator we will be also understanding that if we use shorthand if else, so basically what is shorthand if else and how we use it with ternary operator when we are starting with Java. So first of all we need to understand that what is this shorthand if else. We have already worked on if else statements, if statements and else if statements, and I hope you understand all that things, that what is different between all those statements and how we can use it. Now we need to understand that what is the shorthand if else statement. There is also a shorthand if else which is known as ternary operator because it consists of 3 operands. It can be used to replace multiple lines of codes with a single line and is most often used to replace simple if else statements. So it is just simply saying me that the shorthand if else, which is also known as ternary operator because it consists of 3 operands, and you can just use this ternary operator to replace multiple lines of code with a single line, and it is most often used to replace simple if else statements. Here is the example that how you can use this ternary operator in Java and how you can just replace it with multiple lines of code with a single line. Like you can just see, we are creating one condition, then we are creating our expression true and expression false, but we are creating all these things in one line. We are not using multiple lines of code to create these things, and if you are adding anything in one line, means in a single line, so that's called as ternary operator because it consists of 3 operands: condition, expression true and expression false. These are the 3 operands which we use in ternary operator, and we need to write example as well. So this is the example which we have used here. In first example we have added the init time as 20, means the time variable in which we have written the number 20, and then we have written time less than 18, which is not true. So that's why you will be not getting this if statement printed in the output. In the place of that you will be getting this good evening printed because this statement is true. In this statement we have not written any number or value like that, we have only written else good evening if this statement is false. So that's why you will be getting this good evening printed in the output. Then moving on to the second example here, in which we have written same thing but using you can say ternary operator. We have written all these things here. We have normally used if else statements here, but if we move on this example here, we have used ternary operator in the second line in which we are printing the result of a string or of a variable which we are creating here, and that's the way that how you can use ternary operator or shorthand if else statement. You can also say it as a shortcut here because if you don't want to use if statement else statement, because for that you need to create different tags again and again, so you can use this shorthand if else statement to create all these things in a single line and get the output, and that's the way to use it. This is the println function in which we are printing this result variable so that we can get the output of these things in my terminal. So what I'm going to do is first I will be opening my NetBeans IDE here so I can just show you doing it practically as well, like if we are working on NetBeans IDE and writing all these things here, so how we are getting it running in the output. So I will be moving on to my Word document here, and I will be copying this first example here, and after copying this example I will be pasting all the things like this, and then I will be making all the things in one line so that I should get my code clean like this. I will be doing it, and here as well. then move here, and then same as you have to do here also, and then like this. You can just see we have written all the things like we want. Then what I'm going to do is I will be pressing enter so that I can get the indentation here of this, and then here as well I will be pressing enter so that I can get indentation, and you can just see we are getting all the things correctly. Now if I run this file, so you can just see we are getting the output as good evening. If I just change it to like time greater than 18, so this time you will be getting the output printed as good day, because now 20 is greater than 18, and that's true. That's the reason you will be getting this good day printed. But now I will be making it less than, and I will be commenting out this if else statement here, because now we have understand that if we are using if else statement here, so how we can use it and how we are getting all the things running in the output. Now moving on to my Word document, I will be just using the second example in which we are using ternary operator in if else statement to get the output here. So I will be pressing tab here so that I can get a space. You can just see we have written all these things, and remember when you are writing all these things, so here you need to just see you have written if else statement. Like here we have written if else statement, so I will be not commenting out these things here, and for not commenting out you need to remove the comments here like we want. So you can just see we have done that. Moving down, I will be pasting all the things which I have copied. Press tab again to make a space here, and you can just see we are getting all these things. So for running, I will be pressing main.java file, right click I'll be doing here, and then I'll be pressing run file. After pressing it, you can just see we are getting good evening only printed, which is correct. But next we are getting an error which is saying me that exception in thread main java.lang.runtime exception error we are getting. And to solve this error, I will be just moving here and I will be commenting out these all things. And you can just see now we are getting init time equal to 20, then we are getting time 18, good day, good evening, like this. Now we need to print this result thing here. So for that I will be using system.out.println here. So I will be writing system.out.println. Then here I will be writing result, which is my variable name, so that I can get this variable printed in my output. So for running it, I will be pressing right click on my main.java file and press run file. So you can just see the output we are getting is good evening. And why we are getting this output? Because here we have written time less than 18, and if time is less than 18, so we should get this good day printed. But if not, so we should get this good evening printed. And that's correct, that time is not greater than 18. Oh, sorry, time is not less than 18, because we have written 18 should be greater than 20, and here 18 is not greater than 20, 20 is greater than 18, and that's obvious. That's why we are not getting this good day printed. In place of it, we are getting this good evening printed in the output. And that's the way to use all these statements here in Java. I hope you understand that how we are using this shorthand if else statement and how we are using ternary operator to use with 3 operands. And remember one thing, when you are using ternary operator, you need to just use these 3 operands as well, which is condition, expression true, and expression false, so that you can get all the things printed in the output. And it should be used in the same format as I am showing here. And this example shows variable equal to condition, expression true, and expression false. You need to write expression true first, and after that you need to write your false expression. If you write false expression first and true expression after that, so you will be getting an error in your output. So remember, you need to use the same format as I am using to create a ternary operator in Java. And I'm using 3 operands here as well, which I want to use. So I hope you understand how we are just using this ternary operator in Java and how we are using shorthand if else statement to print all the things here. So if you have understand this video and if you enjoyed this amazing tutorial here, so remember to hit a like, and if you are new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I'll be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial of Java. So for today, goodbye.